I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today we're working on these wonderful springtime vases, and these are little colored shell pieces that we have available at miriamjoy.com while supplies last. We got this new hot pink in, which I think is so much fun, and when I saw this color I knew I had to do something bright and colorful for spring. Another thing I think would be really pretty is to do this in green and then to put a Christmas ornament on it as well. I went to the Dollar Tree and I picked up some cylinder vases, and I love these. I use these in a lot of my designs, and that's what we're going to start with as our base. And we have the different color shells, and this year we happen to have the blue, the green, and then the hot pink. And what I did was I laid my vase down when I was working with it, and you guys have all heard me talk about E6000 and how wonderful it is, and it glues glass to glass, stone to stone, as right here, stone to glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm just putting my E6000 straight on, and I was working with about a 3-inch section at a time, and I didn't want this to be straight. I kind of wanted it to be oblong. And just because I'm at the end here, I'm going to spread this around just a little bit more. You don't want so much E6000 that it's squeezing out the sides, but you want it up next to the stones. Keep your fingers out of it. Keep your fingers nice and clean. And it's just like a little puzzle. We're just going to finish putting our little puzzle together and fill this all in. And we're going to fill in our little areas that show. This time, instead of with wax like we've done on some of our previous videos, we're going to use glitter. And I have some samples of other videos that we've done, so you can go and make those if you want to. It's all the different things we can do with this. But I thought this was just really bright and colorful and fun. And the little packages that we sell are 2 ounces, right around 2 ounces. If you're lucky, you get a pearl in them. I've been amazed how many packs. Some of these have a lot of them and some don't quite have as many. Alright, so we've got a couple little spaces here. Let's see if we can fill these in. Sometimes you can also take your cutters and get in those spots if you don't have a stone that small, if you need one. And you can also squish it around, even though there is one of those pearls I was talking about, and they in certain packages there's more of them, and sometimes there's not any of them, so it just kind of depends. And I'm going to put that right in that spot I was looking to fill. Now, like I said, I work about 3 inches at a time, and I'm going to clean up my shell pieces there. And it's just going to depend on how big you decide to make it and how much shell pieces you're going to need. And then I take a glitter that coincides with my color, and this is almost a little bit darker glitter. On the blue on this one I used a silver glitter instead. So all that glue that is showing now, that's kind of squished out or in between the pieces, we're going to cover with the glitter. And then we're going to shake off the excess. I do half of my vase at a time, set it down and let it dry until probably overnight if you were doing it, and then come back and do the second half. That way you're not wiggling your stones around or anything like that as you're doing it. And then I take, after it's all dry, I take my old brush. It doesn't have to be a fan brush. It can be like a little kid's school brush or anything like that. And just remove any of the glitter that's not glued on. And then if you have any little parts of glue that still showed through, you can just take those and scrape them off with your hobby knife. Now I'm going to put my glitter back into my container here. And that is the simplest way to get glitter back into the bottle. They have some different products out there, but I think the paper still works the best. Now this guy on the blue, I took from the bottom and just made different links all the way up with him. And I thought on him I would like to put some blue water in it with a floating candle, that would be really pretty. Now my ornaments that I'm putting on this one, I'm going to put a pink the pink, I'm going to put the green dragonfly. I knew at Christmas time some of these would be really cool to use with spring decorations, and I picked them up from the dollar stores, and you got like 5 ornaments or so in a packet for $1, and they have all these great items that would look like spring items. Now if you don't have it, Christmas is over, there's a lot of spring ornaments. Go look at your local craft store or Walmart or different things like that. Now I'm going to glue my dragonfly on now, and I'm going to glue him onto the rock. So I'm just going to put just where the rocks touch on him, and I'm going to put him on at an angle. I don't want to put him straight up and down. So we're going to kind of figure out a good spot for him. And then I'm going to set him on right like that. Now I would set him down and continue to let him dry, because otherwise he's going to fall on us if we let go of him there. But that's how we do our shell vases, springtime shell vases. I just really think they're bright and colorful and whimsical. But I also wanted to show you some of the other things that we've done with the shell last year. We did these wonderful necklaces, and I know how wonderful this would look with the pink, and there's a video, and I'll run that video at the bottom of you to show you what the link is. And it is also, the wax is inside of the pieces on those, so they're a lot of fun to do. And I also did a 4th of July one with the flag. I did a little turtle one with the blue, and I also did it on the bottom of a gourd. Now if you're a gourd person, think how pretty just the top rim would be with the pink. Or I also was thinking about kind of doing flower loops with those pieces, and that would really, really be fun as well. So come on over to miriamjoy.com while we still got them in stock, because they're going to go fast, and pick those up for yourself. Also, while you're there, click on our YouTube link, see what other fun things we have going on for you as well. Thank you for spending time with me today. God bless.